So it was, cool growing up with my dad. And, at that time, he was an elementary school teacher from the time that I was born, or before that. And it was cool because a lot of times he was teaching the same grade that I was in. So like I had friends that were in his class, and I went to the same school that he was teaching at for a while. And the response was always the same when people found out that I was his daughter. It was always, oh my God, Mr. Shepherd Blue's your father? You're so lucky. And that was something I heard a lot. And it wasn't so much because of the songs that he had written, because he hadn't, at that time he was playing a lot and singing a lot, but hadn't written most of his songs when I was a kid. But it was about, the kind of teacher that he was. And a lot of times, and he actually did have his detractors, believe it or not, in terms of being an elementary school teacher. Sometimes other teachers would walk by the classroom and they'd see what they thought was, pandemonium going on inside, and, noise and people all over the place talking and laughing and singing. And people might have thought that, that it was kind of that, quote, the lack of control of the classroom, which is why he was so popular. He wasn't one of the strict teachers. But I think it was really, not that so much as the respect that all the kids knew that he had for them. And that's something that I know is shared by everybody here, is, it really does make a difference when you respect what kids have to say and listen to kids. And that's what he did. And so it's true that I am very lucky to have had him as a dad. And I'm also, so moving forward, I'm not going to go chronologically through my entire life, don't worry. But moving forward, I'm also very lucky that I've had the chance over the last few years to live nearby and help out where I could in helping to coordinate his care. I don't know if people probably don't know, I lived in Seattle for 10 years and then sort of recently, maybe 5 years ago, moved back to Amherst, Mass, where we live now. And I've learned a lot through that process, and one of the things that I've learned is about, to borrow a phrase, about what matters. And part of that, a big part of that, is all the people here. And what really matters is that there's so many people that are a community of support in going through what has been a rough last few years with MS. So thanks to all of you guys. But I want to also recognize Christine Pelton, who's been here all weekend taking care of my dad. She really, in large part, has made it possible for him to be here. She now lives next door to him and helps to coordinate all the people that help provide care. So she's wishing I didn't do this. The last thing, actually part of what I do for my work, I work for the Service Employees International Union, and as an organizer, and we help to organize home care workers. And so I just want to say out there, just as people that work with children often, are not recognized and valued as you all should be, people that work with people with disabilities are often, invisible and not valued as they should be. So do what you can to support the right to organize for home care workers. There are campaigns going on actually in New Jersey, so you can plug into that through us here. But anyway, I want to thank all of you for coming together and making this wonderful event. So thank you.
Bob, on behalf of the Children's Music Network, your friends, your family, your loved ones, we would like to award you from the Children's Music Network, from the bottoms of our hearts and the tops of our songs, the Magic Penny Award.
Thank you.
Bob also prepared something he did want to say, and I get to be his voice here, but I would like to, as fun as it is to interpret, as fun as it is to impersonate Bob, I can't do the same facial gestures as he can. So I'm going to read this, but focuses on the way you would say it. Traditionally, people in this country who do things especially well are honored, awarded, congratulated, or are otherwise given credit. And the board of the Children's Music Network took on issues like compilations of our best songs and awards for people who have contributed a lot to children's music. I opposed such ideas. I didn't and don't think anyone should be singled out the way I'm being singled out today. Now, I'm no longer a board member, and though I still write, I can't sing or play piano much, but by writing I can still let you know what's on my mind. I love being praised. Honored, applauded, and all. I've gotten gifts too, and I love getting gifts. I came here from my home, a gift from many people, including some of you. I arranged my trip using my computer, another gift, and traveled by wheelchair van, another gift. My daughter Lara has put an amazing amount of thought and energy to help me cope with various symptoms and other challenges. I know people who get awards, honors, and gifts are supposed to blush and deny that they deserve them. I really did try. Honest. But it didn't work. Instead, I'd like to use this time to tell you how music has helped me help children and how it's helped me. As a parent and a teacher, sometimes I found it difficult to communicate with children, difficult to explain new concepts or introduce new skills, and difficult to face some of the challenges life's presented. Sometimes music has helped me out when nothing else would. If kids didn't get something I tried to teach, Joni Mitchell or some other songwriter explained it for me. For example, bows and flows of angels' hair were cirrus clouds. If I couldn't think of any songs others had written, I wrote my own. I also used music to help me out when life didn't do what I wanted it to. I still do. I recently wrote the Demyelization Blues, a complaint about what's happening to me because of MS. Blues songs aren't just complaints, they also add perspective and help heal. Since I have this time to speak to you, I'd also like to congratulate and thank you. You have worked hard to grow, and many of you have worked hard to help other people grow. None of you will receive the Magic Penny Award today, and I will. As far as I'm concerned, we're working together, and this award is for all of us. I think Marcia Berman and Ella Jenkins would agree. I bet Malvina Reynolds and Woody Guthrie would agree, too. Like me, they became well known for doing what you do, and got the Magic Penny Award. I enjoy dropping names, as I've just done. And I'm honored that my name is sometimes dropped, too. Thank you, and congratulations.